pink for the inner ear. For the inner ear, you're going to first begin with a slip knot and then chain 2. And that second chain from the hook is where you're going to insert all the stitches. And first start off with a single crochet, then a half double crochet, a double crochet, then you're going to make a chain and then a triple crochet, make a chain and then triple crochet again, make a chain, and then you're going to double crochet, then make a half double crochet, and lastly a single crochet. And you're going to finish by joining with a slip stitch to the first single crochet stitch. After you finish that, the ear is going to be, it won't be completely flat. It's going to curve in a little, and that's natural. And you're going to want to fasten off with a bit of a tail so that you can weave it in later. You will not be using this tail for sewing. Next, we're going to crochet the outer ear portion using the color you want for the outer ear. The outer ear is going to be a little bit different. Use the color that you want to make the outer ear. I'm using a purple chenille velvet here. To begin, make a slip knot and then you're going to chain 2. Work in the second chain from the hook. In the second chain from the hook, you're going to make a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet, then you're going to make a chain, and then you're going to insert 3 triple crochets next. So that's 1, 2, and 3 triple crochets. Then you're going to make a chain, make a double crochet, a half double crochet, a single crochet, and you're going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. And now you have the outer ear complete. Now that you have both the inner and outer ear parts complete, we're going to crochet them together. You're going to take the wrong side of the inner ear. This is the right side and here's the wrong side. So place the wrong side of the inner ear against the wrong side of the outer ear. And let me just take a look here. Okay, so here's the right side of my outer ear and here's the wrong side. So you're going to place the 2 wrong sides together. So you're basically going to match up those 2 pieces. And let me look here to see where. All right, so here's where my half double crochet stitch is, and I'm going to go into the half double crochet stitch in the outer ear or inner ear part. And what I'm going to do is after you insert your hook through both pieces, you're going to single crochet. And we're basically single crocheting all the way around the entire ear, going through both layers so that you can crochet the 2 layers together. So now I'm going to make a single crochet, and in the next stitch, again, go through both layers, make a single crochet again, and we're going to keep working around. Here I've made it all the way to the very end, and optionally you can join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. And you'll want to fasten off with a long yarn tail because you're going to use this long yarn tail to sew the ear onto the head. So here's a look at the back of the ear, and here's the front of the ear. As you can see with the two pieces crocheted together, they aren't going to lay completely flat. It will be slightly curved. You'll want to push the inner ear piece in so that it has this nice curve to the ear, as you can see. And when you sew your piece in, you're also going to weave in these ends, or you can tie them and pull them into the earpiece. We're going to crochet the loop onto the scarf. You should have the body piece finished before you do the loop. The arms will be, of course, attached to the body here, and we're counting from the body's round 1 upwards to round 4. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I've got my hook underneath a loop or a stitch in round 4, and you'll want to find a stitch that is close to the center of the round, and you're going to pull the main color yarn through. I'm using purple here. Have a bit of a tail because you're going to use it to tie and weave in later. You're going to make a chain, and here I'm just chaining until I reach this side. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 single crochets is about what I need to get to the round 1 here. I'm just going to insert my hook under a stitch in round 1, or you can actually, there we go, at the very start of round 1 here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull through for a slip stitch. And as I do that, you can see here that you've got this loop going. And what you can do to reinforce the loop is to now work back, inserting a slip stitch in each of the chains, going back towards the beginning where you started. So I'm slip stitching in each chain here. And at the very end, you'll want to fasten off with a long loop to tie the loose ends together and weave it in. But there you have it. There's that loop, as you can see, right underneath the body.